Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Fun Size, and today we're going to be taking a look at the EZA that just came out last night, which is for our boys, Vegeta and Nappa. We are on stage 7 here, as per usual, with the way I normally do these videos, and the team that he is weak to, or they are weak to, is Earthbred Fighters with the LR link. Okay, so that's why we have as many as we have here. Even if they don't link too well, as long as they have the LR link, we should be doing just fine. Okay, so it was actually kind of surprising to me. When I got up to stage 7, I was like, he's hitting kind of hard. Not only that, but it was probably because I wasn't using as many LRs as I could have. So we did end up changing the team a little bit, just so that we have more LRs, right? Because look at what he does right here. Look at this. He basically does nothing. Yeah, 76. That's nothing. We can heal that up with orbs, no problem. But anyway, I am getting a little excited. Why am I getting excited? Because we're getting to that point now where Dokkan is going to start picking up again. And that means more uploads for me, of course. I miss making videos. It's driving me crazy. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, I could try to make other videos and all that, but I mean, what really could I make right now, you know? What could I really make? Anyway, I'm doing this because obviously it came out and this is one of the forms of content that I cover on my channel. But soon, very soon, we will be getting more LRs. We'll be getting more Dokkan Fest. We will be getting more of everything, and it will be a hype time once again in Dokkan. That is what I'm waiting on, more than anything. And it kind of worked out because I actually have other stuff going on in my life right now. So some of it takes away time from being able to record and whatnot, but that's okay. I'm not gonna let that stop me. However, yes, Dokkan for me right now is a little bit. It's ramping up. It's in the ramping up stages, right? We've already had our dip. We're chilling out. You know, we get to chill out for a couple of weeks, and when it's ramped back up again, we'll be good. We'll be ready to cover it. But until then, we're kind of just biding our time, okay? Because I mean, I could try to scrape something together, and we'll see. I don't know. I think I heard we got some new missions, so maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, guys. I'm not 100% sure, but anyway, after you have the LR links for this team, I mean, arguably this is going to be a very strong team for a long time. And the reason being for that is because think about what this team actually comprises of. Just about every Goku, right? Because he is raised on Earth. Which is interesting that he's on Earth-bred fighters when he's just a warrior raised on Earth. I don't know why they changed the name, but hey, I don't make the rules, you know? Anyway, it's going to have basically all the Gokus. It's going to have all the Gohans ever, right? Ever. Probably Trunks is too. Trunks, Gohan, Piccolo, Goku. I mean, literally anybody that's here on Earth and stayed here, right? Any Earthling. So that in itself is pretty strong, especially if they're going to be releasing more units potentially like Bulma, because Bulma on this team as well is just utterly just dumb. She's busted. Like, let's be real. She's a support. She guards. She does everything. Like, she orb changes. Yeah, she does a lot. Anyway, if they're going to be releasing more characters like that, which I'm sure they will, so this team will stay relative for quite some time. I mean, let's be honest, Goku himself, I mean, I feel like he might be the one to age out kind of quick because he doesn't stack, right? Let's say if you stack defense, that'd be a little different. Then it would be nutty. Like he would literally just not ever go away. Like he would just be there forever. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, nice dodge by Yajirobe. Let's go. Anyway, I feel like if Goku stacked, he would stay relevant forever, because not only does he get a huge, absolutely massive boost to his defense when he revives, But then, if you were to stack on top of that, yeah, he's literally not going anywhere. So he jumps up to 1,000,000 defense with guard, and then he's stacking. Like, no, that would be too much. That'd be too broken. But I mean, even with his base right now, like with the way he operates right now, like I understand like him as a character, like once he starts to fall off, it'll be because of the 70% chance to guard. But even then, like at the rate at which he is building defense isn't bad, but the units were going to start having to hit pretty hard. Like Zamasu, when we did that run, that no item run for Zamasu, and we used Goku on that team, we were taking some damage at first, but then it kind of leveled out to where we were able to tank and all that, and then he also had the beam nullification as well. That's what really makes him strong as a defensive character, as well as mine has dodge, right? So there's that. But yeah, he's gonna be, I feel like he's gonna be relevant for a good while. A good while, because again, his team in general is going to have a lot of units that he's going to be able to use. So let's say if we got like a new UI Goku or something, he's going to be on there, right? Because that's Goku. He's an Earth-bred fighter, or warrior raised on Earth, either one, right? Like that's what he is. And see, we're not doing as much damage here as well because we don't have the LR link, right? So that's why it was taking me longer as well before, because I noticed at one point, like I was trying to do stage 7. This is what, stage like 8 or 9 now, but I was trying to do stage 7 and I only taken like 2 bars after 3 minutes. I was like, no. We need a new team. We need a new team. That's tragic damage. Like, no, that's not enough. So yeah, I'm also glad that I got an excuse to use Yajirobe here, because I never really got to use him on release, and I've only used him a handful of times now, but every time I do, he does come through. I'm gonna be honest, he comes through for your boy. He really does. The double support, or the double rotation support, and the fact that he's dodging and doing his thing, like he's just Yajirobe, okay? He's just great. Also, I would have really appreciated if Vegeta and Nappa, like, if he would have had, like, if the Vegeta unit himself, instead of having the Gallic gun, I would have liked him to have the Ki blast wave, or the energy wave that he does, that the other LR does, like the Great Ape Vegeta, because if you think about when those units came out, the Kaioken Goku came out at the same time the Great Ape Vegeta did, right? And everybody knows from that beam clash, he does the Gallic gun, right? It's not like he's doing a Ki blast energy wave, right? Like he's not doing a Ki explosion. Like he's not doing that. He's doing the Gallic gun, which would have been nice if Vegeta and Nappa, the Vegeta just did an energy explosion, right? A Ki blast explosion, Ki wave, whatever you want to call it. That would have been better, because then the Great Ape Vegeta, even if you kept the 12 Ki the same, he would have had the Gallic gun, which I would have really appreciated a lot more versus the way they did that, because, well, it would have just been better. In my opinion. Like, you get the 2 units with the beam struggle going on. Like, you either get the Gallic gun or you get the Kamehameha, whatever you're a fan of, or, you know, I feel like in my mind, it would have just been better that way, because those are the units that you're looking for anyway, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being picky, but that's just how I would have liked it, if I'm being honest. Anyway, yeah, this unit, I don't know if I'll be able to actually use them. I don't think I have them, to be honest, so I'll have to check and see if I'll actually even be able to use Vegeta and Nappa. I don't think I do on any account, which is unfortunate, but hey, it's alright. For those of you that have them, you should have fun with them, because from what I've seen as well, from people having their own server and whatnot, and actually using the Vegeta and Nappa, they seem okay. They don't seem absolutely ridiculous or anything, but they seem alright. Like, they can tank normals, they can do their thing, you know. And then the fact that, oh Gohan, get it out of here. We don't handle that. Nope. That's in the billing department. That we don't handle Ki blast here. Anyway, What was I saying? Oh, I was talking about Vegeta and Nappa. Honestly, I think they'll be okay. They'll be at least runnable now. Like they're not gonna be absolute hot garbage because before they kind of were. But I mean, what I mean by that is they weren't taking normals. They weren't doing anything like that. But now with his ability to dodge as well, which I believe he already had that. But if you combine that with his new defensive abilities, I think that'll be pretty good. I think that would be pretty good, especially in some of this harder content now, where tanking is almost irrelevant, where you just need to get out of the way or nullify. To be honest, so I mean, at least early on he'll be usable, but after that, I don't know. I don't know. But I've also seen the attack stat numbers from Vegeta. Hey, respectable, honestly, respectable numbers. I'm not gonna lie. He had some respectable numbers. Is this the last stage? I think we're on the last stage now, right? I believe so. I believe this is 10. Key is not looking crazy. Not looking crazy good. But, hey, okay, that works. That works. And I love how Goku basically always gets a super just about, like, every turn. Like, he gives himself so much ki that you just need one. Like, and I love that. I really do. I'm really hoping that they make more units like that. Not so much because, oh, ki is just so crazy good or anything. No, but I mean, it is good enough to where it's like, yo, I don't have to worry about orbs at all. Right? Like, I don't have to do that. He's fine. He's gonna super every turn. You know, he's not a liability. He's gonna get damage. And since he doesn't need orbs or anything to do damage, it's just nice, right? But look at the damage we're doing. Look at this. This is what happens when you have the LR link. Oh yeah. And then when you have Beast Gohan linked up pretty well as well. He did like what, 8 million damage? Let's go. Let's go. Also, I love how basically I went from the last celebration with no Beast Gohans, and now I've got him at like 90%. So that's cool. I remember at one point talking with an old friend of mine, and he was like, yeah, man, I got Beast Gohan at 90%. And I was like, word? That would be nice, right? And he's like, yeah, but I don't use him. So he just kind of sits there and collects dust. I was like, oh, okay. But I still just want a Beast Gohan to just want Beast Gohan, right? Like I was like, he's new, he's my boy, I want him, you know, I want Beast Gohan. And now I have him. And I try to use him as much as I possibly can. If I'm being honest, I try to use him. If he goes on a team or an EZA, he's going. He's going. I mean, he was literally the reason for that specific run. I'm not gonna say which run, but he's definitely been the reason for succeeding in some of these runs. I'll be honest. Like, I mean, even with his flawed kit, hey, we were doing enough damage to just basically get to that point where it's like, all right, Gohan, you either win or die. And you won. So that's my boy. That's my dude. We're probably taking a risk with Goku here being in slot 2, but honestly, not at the same time, because Gohan's probably going to kill him, and if not, then Goku will finish it anyway. Will Gohan nullify this? No, he won't, but he won't take any damage, so that's fine. That's fine. And we're up to 12 million. Ooh, Gohan, stop. looking nice out here. Looking a little clean. Yeah, Gohan's finishing this. 100%. Well, anyway, that was pretty much the EZA. I mean, EZAs are never really that difficult. They're kind of, if you have the units, right? Now, granted, if you didn't have the units for this, it would be much harder. Right? Like if you didn't have the LRs, if you didn't have what they were weak to, but they made this one pretty easy. Like, a lot of people should have at least an Earthbred fighter team that they can put together in some way, some facet, right? But we're up to 476 stones. We're saving the stones, boys. Anyway, that was the video. That was the easy A. Again, it wasn't too hard, too difficult, as long as you have the units. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.